Hello, hello, everybody. Katrina here. Welcome to another episode of Ask Me Anything. And tonight we'll be talking about how I've grown my online marketing business to six figures using Facebook ads. Plus, we'll open a thick mailbox blessings. And as mailbox blessings today. So we will mark it with the received. So today is September. This is how I do it. September 23rd. I'll mark that one and then I'll count it and then I put it there. So that's how I do it. Open that one. Hello, everybody. First of all, let me know where you guys are tuning in from so we know how global we are. If this is the first time that you are seeing me, I am Katrina and I help. I love what I do. I help ambitious working moms make life changing money online. Here you go. This is our almost sleep time look before retiring for the night. I thought of just coming on in here. It was a busy Monday, productive mommy errands. I went to uh, my son's orthodontist because his braces got loose spring, so we have to have it readjusted. And then I did some errands returning the gowns that I used for our home photo shoot. By the way, thank you so much, everybody, for all the greetings. I have yet to respond to all of you guys, but my heart is full. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for chapter 40, 40 years here on earth. I'm very grateful, but I feel like I'm still like forever 21. So thank you so much. Yeah. So for those of you wondering, that's actually a home photo shoot. Believe it or not. Hello, hello, Lynn. How are you? Watching from USA. What's up? What's happening? Thank you so much. All right. And this afternoon, after the errands, I was able to host a meta drop in Zoom with my fellow business owners in our community. I think about 88 at some point attended it live, and many are excited to watch the replay. And it's available in our community right now. So from there, I shared my Facebook ads strategy. I've assisted one of my mentees launch her first campaign on Facebook. And, when I share learnings like that, it's also a realization for me that I've learned a lot in the past 5 years that I've been here in the business, and sharing what I've learned to help other people grow as well in the business. It's a privilege to have that opportunity because that means, I'm helping a lot of other people, and I'm grateful to be in that position. And so basically, um yeah, there you go. Hey, Martha. Nice to see you here from California. I'm in deep. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, ladies. By the way, ask me anything. This is your opportunity to connect with me, ask me questions, whether on the live comment section or send me a direct message if you don't like it in public, and I'll try my best to answer them, whether about the business, whether you're here in the community as well, or just remotely interested, anything about the business, motherhood, anything in between. So I'll try to answer that as much as I can. Okay. So basically, here in the business, one of the questions that I often get is like, Katrina, do I need to reach out to people? Do I need to present things? Do I need to like pitch my products or services? What do we have in here? How do I grow my business? And those are very valid questions. Um, so there's nothing wrong with asking those questions. Okay. So the quick answer to that is yes, we do have products and companies that we work with at the back end. And one of the main source of our payout is a high ticket business, high ticket company. So yes, it's a high ticket, meaning it has a high investment amount, um, relatively. That's why it's also the reason why you receive huge payouts. Okay. And although we are working with several companies and several products that we have at the back end, you won't be seeing me advertising those per se. Like, you won't be seeing me posting about products or services or buy this, buy that. No. For a business to be legitimate, there should be like a selling products or services involved at the back end at least, right? But the more important question is, how is the selling? How is the transaction done? Okay. Yes, you can incorporate your business depending on whichever country you're in. You can incorporate this. Yes, we pay taxes on this. Okay. Um, the way we do the selling part, actually, you don't need to do the selling, just the marketing part. We do attraction marketing. And that's the main underlying concept of how I run my Facebook ads. And that's what we will teach you as well as you move on um, as you start your own digital marketing business, high ticket affiliate marketing business with us. We teach you that, how to strategize. And personally, my strategy is, because a lot of when I was starting out on Facebook advertising years ago, I thought, oh, everybody can do this business. Like, who doesn't want to earn extra income, right? So I've targeted, like, in your Facebook ads, you can actually set targets, like the gender, the age, the country, their interests. So I was like, okay, whatever sticks, you know. And then as I progress, I learned things, and I followed this training. I learned better step by step, even if I don't have any prior experience. And then I realized a lot of moms can relate with me, especially with little ones, because I have a newborn back then when I started this business. Is the same age as me in the business, more than 5 years. And then I realized a lot of moms, especially with the same background as me, like I used to work at a TV station as a TV production staff in GMA7 in the Philippines, as a registered nurse as well, and then life insurance, and then as an investment admin here in Canada. And I also work at the law firm as a junior filing clerk. So those are my background, and a lot of the moms who resonate with my ad are either have one of those backgrounds, and also immigrants. A lot of Filipinos, but it's not just, there are a lot of Filipinos, but have different ethnicity background. So I realized the riches are really in the niches because they can relate with me. So that's what I incorporated in my ads. You're targeting uh, women, age range between 27 to 50, 55. They're saying target plus or minus 10, but that's the sweet spot that I'm targeting right now. Women, parents, interested in family, motherhood. So these are like the interest targeting that I put on my Facebook ads. Don't worry if this sounds technical, but I tried to make it as simple as possible. When I was starting out, I didn't have any idea about this, but to give you an idea, how I'm able to target a lot of moms globally. Whenever I say, I have an automated buyer globally, from this country, from that country, even while I'm asleep, because I'm targeting countries. I'm targeting moms, working moms, specifically in these four countries: Canada, where I'm based here in Toronto, USA, UK, which is United Kingdom, and Australia. So even if I'm asleep here, different time zones, in the UK about 6-7 hours ahead, and then Australia totally opposite time zone, I'm getting a lot of leads from those countries. And even if, like, here in US and Canada, because a lot of moms are spending their me time on social media, sometimes in the wee hours of the morning, or they wake up early, or they stay up late, when the kids are asleep, or their me time as well. So that's how I grow in my business. And although we're not limited to just advertising, a lot of other business owners are using also the traditional way. They share this opportunity through word of mouth, through their friends and families, because why not, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But what I can say is, a lot of us are not comfortable doing that. It's either um, we don't want to appear pushy, or we don't, most of us busy working moms, we don't have time for that, right? Just in between like work and family, we barely have like enough time to sleep. um how, so we didn't have time to actually reach out and present products, services, things like that, right? But there are people who are doing that and they're having success with that. So, but the main focus of our business is digital marketing. That's how I've grown my business to six figures, multiple six figures in a year. And I am very, very grateful for that. Like, imagine the power. So my son was actually my 11-year-old, we went to his orthodontist this morning, and all of a sudden he mentioned, like, Mommy, you remember the time that we went to Ontario Science Center, and then there were two moms who actually recognized you in your business and you chatted with them. And I told him, oh, yeah, what about it? And he said, it's amazing that they actually recognized you, and then like you're famous. That's what he thinks, right? And I was like, well, because they're also based here, and it was, I think, a holiday back then. But he has a point. Like, of all the times, of all the days, like these two power moms in our um, online community were exactly there. And then, we recognize each other. I actually know the other one. I know she's familiar with me. I'm familiar to her. So it's amazing how we all get connected because we have same interests, same background, one way or another. So that's how I've grown my business over the years, and consistent efforts. And I've also shared these strategies in our Zoom earlier, which I host usually every Monday. And I've gotten the confidence to share those information. It's because of the personal experiences that I've had, and I've had, I've been having since I started the business more than 5 years ago. And it's because of execution. I mentioned to them that we all have the same access to the training side, the community, the mentorship, the coaching. But what sets a person who is succeeding in the business and the one who's thriving in the business from the rest, who's not, who's feeling frustrated and all, is actually execution, efficient execution. Regardless of what, you can attend all the Zoom meetings, all the masterminds, you can read, you can listen to all the YouTube videos, inspirational videos. But if you're not putting daily action consistently every single day, nothing will change. Your results, it's going to be an insanity principle. You cannot expect a different result if you're not doing something different, right? So that's the key indicator there. Are you executing? Are you applying what you're learning? And I actually learned a few things myself on the Zoom, something like outside of the Facebook ads as well, like how to access the remote, how to access um, how to gain remote access from my end, you know, um, because my business partner from the UK is sharing her screen, and I don't know how to control her mouse, but I was able to do that. Somebody, a couple of people taught me that. I was like, that's amazing. I'm mind blown. So we keep on learning those things. I thought I needed to like have another app like the Team Viewer app or website, but I was able to do that right there on the Zoom. So that's just a sneak peek. So if you are even remotely interested, like how does this thing work, Katrina? I don't have any experience. I totally get you. I didn't have any experience myself, whether in social media marketing or whether in business. So I've learned everything myself from scratch. Most of us in the online community, we started like from zero, from scratch, zero earnings. We've invested not just like monetary, but we've invested time and our efforts. It doesn't mean that you need like 8 hours additional every day. No, you make do with what you have. You can start, we suggest usually investing at least an hour or two, like during your breaks or in between feeding time for your newborn. That's how I did it before. when he's asleep, and when the boys are asleep at night, usually 1 to 2 hours, maximum 3 hours if I'm like really in the zone. But really just making do with whatever you have. It's flexible. And when I went back to my work as an admin assistant in an investment firm, my washroom breaks, my lunch breaks, my commute, those are my business hours, business minutes. When I go to the washroom, I would bring my phone, like maybe I'll be there like 5, 10 minutes. Or when I have my lunch break, an hour of lunch break, I would just eat fast, like 10 minutes. And then the rest, I bring my laptop with me. I usually eat away from my office mates, so I don't need like secluded away, or sometimes in the food court near us in a corner. I in a place that's quiet, nobody will see me, because that's my business time. I sacrifice socializing because I know I'm working on something long term. And you know it paid off. I was able to quit my job 19 months into the business. So what are you the costs of your commitment? I was listening again to this book, 12-week year, and it says there, commitment is choosing pleasurable results versus pleasurable activities. And it makes so much sense, right? For example, like I'm always on my health journey. If I choose to experience pleasurable activities like eating cake, which I just did because it's my birthday, my excuses, over if I do that over and over again, if I choose that over pleasurable results, which is like, to shed pounds, attain my goal weight, then I wouldn't be able to do that, right? So commitment is, again, I'll repeat that one. Commitment is choosing pleasurable results over pleasurable activities. Learning to run your ads, learning to do goal lives like this, it's not always like fun like this. When I was starting out, I was sweating. You wouldn't see me go live without any makeup on or a robe like this. But I put in the efforts. I learned it consistently over time. I familiarized myself, because the more knowledge I get, the more confident you become. And that's the key. We are not confident at something because we don't know much yet. And the more you get yourself familiar with a certain skill, the more you apply it, the more you practice it, the more confident that you become. Just like in your work, in your job. Remember when you first got hired, yes, that could be your background, but doing that specific job, that specific role in this new company, it brings you anxiety. You're nervous because you haven't done that yet. But after 6 months, first 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, you can do your job even if you're with your eyes closed, kind of thing, right? You become an expert. First, you're a novice, then you become familiar with it, you become proficient, and then you become an expert. And this business, the skills that you learn here, it's no different, right? And I chose to look into the pleasurable results because I see it firsthand. I've seen it first in my mind. I'm going to make this work. Although I didn't see the details of like how big this would be, like sharing my experiences. But so these are just all like cherry on top. But I've seen it in my mind's eye that I will make this work for my family. And it has gone way beyond what I expected, what I dreamt of. So I'm very grateful for that. Yeah. So that's my piece of, my chunks of nuggets for you guys. I hope that helps you. And maybe you're feeling stuck somewhere. I hope something resonates. And if you're finding value in whatever I'm saying today, comment value, so I know that something sticks, something resonates, and I can give more like this. Oh, you guys are active on the chat. Okay, Let me continue. Hi, Lucia. What's up? What's happening? Um, Henry, hello, hello. Fatmata, hello from New York. Winnie Lee, hello from Washington, USA. From Darwin, Australia, Sariana, Shasmita. From Melbourne, Australia, hello. Um, girl, you're famous. I was just joking, Winnie, but thank you. Um, I don't take that. I consider that a privilege and also at the same time a responsibility to share more value to you guys. So thank you. Efficient execution. Yes, I needed to hear this. I need to set a Facebook ad. I'm on maternity leave right now. There you go, Winnie. You can do this. I also, when I started, I was also on my mat leave with a skeptical spouse, and a lot of I know a lot of us can relate to that. And just set aside time. Sometimes it's daunting. Like I have lots of things to do that I've been putting off for quite some time now, but I know I needed to do it. And when I heard the 12 um, week year audiobook, I'm listening to it for the second time, and I've heard it again. The more I listen to it, the more I hear, like, nuggets of wisdom. And it says there something like, when you're putting off something like a to do, to kind of lessen the burden of you doing a huge task, is just allocate 5 minutes. It's not that bad, right? Like if you're wanting to clean like your closet or declutter something, just take 5 minutes. Or if you want to declutter your house, just take one spot and then just do 5 minutes of it, and it will make a difference. Like last night I decluttered a part of my closet, and I just started one portion first, the sock drawer, um, and it felt good. So maybe you can start with that. How do I do this? Or maybe allocate at least 30 minutes and have your spouse or somebody at home to help you with the little one, so you can focus and then start it from there. But of course, don't give yourself some grace. All right. Progress over perfection, always. Annie, hello from USA. Uh, oh, yes, it was my birthday Saturday, September 21. So it was a birthday weekend. I actually celebrated it with a photo shoot here at home. My husband was my photographer. It was a last minute idea, but I'm happy it turned out the way I wanted it to be. From Bhutan, hello, hello. Hi, Uchi, hello. Nice to see you here, Cecilia. Thanks for sharing value. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Uh, from Michigan, awesome. Oh, Winnie, oh my gosh, you have to read it. 12-week year. Let me see here. I bought it on Audible. It's this one. Winnie, it's this one. This is your sign. Read it or listen to it. I have it on Audible and also on Kindle. So I've learned it from Ali Abdal, Feel Good Productivity, that to better to have a better grasp of what you're listening to. I prefer Audible because I can actually do some other things like mindless activities while listening to it. And I've actually finished this. I'm gonna finish it twice already in a few days already, just in a week. Is to have an Audible version and also a Kindle version, and then you can just listen and read it at the same time. Um, yes, I was able to. I discovered this book. I enrolled in one of Tony Robbins' master class, business mastery class, and then one of the mastermind guests talk about the 12-week year. He is a salesperson at Salesforce. It's a what they call this. It's a platform that a lot of businesses use, and then his goal was to earn $1 million in revenue um sorry, $1 million in sales because he's working for a company in 12 weeks. And he was able to do that following these steps. So I'm actually diving into this and I'm going to be applying it. I actually ordered the planner as well. So there you have it. Winnie, this is your sign. Okay, go read that. This is not an accident. Go ahead. It's going to be the best last quarter of the year for you and beyond. Hi, Roxana. Awesome. There you have it. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, everybody. My son will sleep. So let's do this. We'll do our unboxing. I usually am too excited and I usually open it ahead, but I practice my emotional intelligence and I told myself, I'm going to open this with you guys. Okay. So I have this. This helps a lot. This is a letter opener. So this is how I do it. Ah, good. I think it's better on the other side. Oh, it's giving me. So that's how we do it. And so it comes out clean. Let's do this. So this is how thick it is. Da, 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 da. There you go. Multiple checks in here. Ooh, okay. I think we need some. You guys can count with me. This is one, two. Let's see this. 3, 4, 5. So there you go. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9, 10. So 10 checks all in all. And there you have it. And then I'll mention the equivalent of the amount based from my last per hourly rate from my admin position. So let's see. I was paid what is that? I think 21 per hour. 21? Was it 21? No, I think 19. I think 19. Yeah, $19 per hour. So this one, so you do the math. Okay, this one is 1.5 day worth. This is 1 day. This is 6 days worth. And this one is 1 day. This is 6 days. Ooh, I need a calculator. My pink calculator. This is, oops, divided by, this is 20 days worth. 20 days worth of my admin job. This is 6 days. This is 1 day, 5 days, and 1 day. Okay, you want to tally that up? There you go. Let's see. Yes. My husband saying, okay, time to sleep for the little one. Okay. Let's add that one and then one. Let's see. You guys, any guesses? But, okay. Ooh, and some are like just residual income here. Oh wow. And then there's another one. Woohoo. Another one. This is 2.5 months worth of my admin job salary. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Of course, again, as a disclaimer, this does not happen overnight. Okay. I've been here in the business for 5 years, more than 5 years. And this is a result of consistent effort over time, learning the skills over time and, consistently every single day. You don't need like huge time, but just being consistent and learning from others, following success footprints from other mentors and coaches as well. So I'm very grateful for the community. And 80% is, of course, the mindset, the faith, believing in myself, believing in the business, believing that, God showed me this business for a reason. And 20% is the skill set, the strategy. The mindset also includes, helping others, asking myself every day, who else can I serve today? How can I be of service to others, like my team specifically and other people? So there you have it. I hope that inspires you. This is not to brag, but to show you what's possible. That, hey, yes, we do receive checks in the mail here in North America, US, Canada. Some countries receive via deposits in their bank. But yes, we do pay taxes as well. Thank you, Roxana. Raquel, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Awesome. There you have it, everybody. I hope that serves as an inspiration. And see you again on another episode of Ask Me Anything. Bye for now. Have a great day wherever you are. Okay.